Let's see.
Live.
Hey, we're live.
Wait
It's
for it to click
beautiful.
on Twitch.
It's beautiful.
We gotta wait
Hey,
for it to
the YouTube
cycle.
is picking it up as well. Yay.
Ooh.
He's so happy. He's so happy. Any hoozles.
Yeah.
So we'll let people funnel in.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Mimi, so one of the things that I'm trying to make sure that I do is for certain levels of donations, things happen. So certain donation milestones will trigger events early in the adventure, which will only make your lives worse. And then there'll also be individual aids or bonuses for you all by donating. So it'll both work for you and against you as we go. I got to get that list nailed down, but
well, and how I wanna play my character.
Mm-hmm.
If the bad stuff happens, it would probably like fit really well.
Yeah, there's a couple like quirky things that people have. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Oh. And it's making me.
How long do you expect the one shot to last? Like a couple hours?
I'm hoping we can like cap it at 3. Like depending on how fast we get through some of these events.
Okay.
It should move pretty quick. I will keep it moving if we're getting stuck. So but it's there's a series of events that will get triggered over the course of the time, and I'll also be stopping periodically to promote the the charity giveaway and run a video or whatever. So I'll be moving us along pretty speedily, and if people again get to various donation milestones before we get there, then it'll trigger things.
Okay. Did you twit the twatters?
I didn't, because you got me thinking about the other thing.
Sorry.
Got me thinking about the other thing. But I shall do that now. Let's see.
Guy again.
What?
Uh-oh. What did he do now?
I said don't read it.
No.
I had to put it in that for a very good reason.
Oh, dice from cringe. I haven't read them yet, but I'm excited. Oh,
it's actually pretty funny. It's pretty funny, actually. Also, I have been neglecting my duties.
What?
You said duty.
You did say duty.
Did. Here we go.
Guy
Because we
again.
got a collection.
Because we got a collection?
Yep.
I'm afraid. Alright, now I gotta die for some cringe. Yep. Mm.
Oh, I gotta do my test. Testing unarmed strike. 200. Damn. Why don't I use my fist more? Oh yeah, because the damage is kind of weak. That's why.
Probably trying to use his fist.
I am so confused. And how do I make them go away again? How do I make the lyrics go away?
That's on you now.
I can't unsee.
Yep.
Do you enjoy doing math? I do not. How about live improv? Not at all. Okay, but what if they're dragons? Keep talking. Keep talking. Hello, Sakura. Welcome.
Yeah, it's a Sakura.
Sakura's here. We can get started, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's
Hey,
how I know.
Sakura.
That's how I know it's time. When Sakura shows up, we're good.
Yeah.
We do this for you.
It's true.
And that's always when I start.
There.
No, the party gets started when you walk in.
I retweeted the twatter.
Yay! Hi ho! Let's see. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and kick it off then. Welcome to another wonderful Monday here at our lovely Dungeon Nytes crew. We've got a little Rime of the Frostmaiden action as usual. We are just trucking through this thing. And by trucking, I mean if the truck were running on E and crawling on fumes towards the next gas station. We like our RP. What can we say? That's fine, Sakura. But it's getting interesting. Last time on Rime of the Frostmaiden, we tied up some loose ends. Corin finally got to talk with his long-lost flame from the Goliaths, Tabitha. She revealed everything to him, and I do mean everything. And it was a lot less in some cases and a lot more in others than he bargained for. That said, they were able to talk it out and realize that they were just good friends. They were also able to figure out that a certain person in the party had been egging on things a wee bit. And so there was a little bit of an exchange in the bar later on that morning. It was resolved mostly peacefully. Mostly. And the party ended up, getting themselves together and readying readying themselves to make a journey north to cross the sea of floating ice or moving ice to go to the Frostmaiden's island. It's going to be a long journey. It's going to be cold, really cold. But it must be done. It must be done so that we can finally figure out how to stop this mess. Where we left off last time, most of the party, who we're going to pick up with, had made their way to the town hall where the speaker resides. They went inside and talked to the sheriff, who then beckoned them back to her office. He escorts you in. Duvessa is sitting there in her chair, looking a bit pensive. Poppy, your eyes are instantly drawn to the just shimmering diamond of her scar that you can still see exposed beneath her clothes. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
You went to Vindel.
No, sure.
Sorry.
The voices in my head are talking. What?
No, Mud acknowledged, and it's like, no, you went to Vindel.
Yep. Yeah. Whoops.
Are we missing Corin? For some reason, his name lingers in my thoughts. No,
Yeah, I thought it was happening later. My apologies.
You're fine. No, so I'm happy you're here. I see not everyone was able to make it, but that's okay. That's okay. What happened to Drathar?
He is taking care of some personal business, but he's gonna be around.
Okay. All right. Well, guess that can't be helped. All right. I wanted to give you all an update. I know it's only been a couple days, but I've gotten word from the Reged tribes. They've taken in the remaining people of the Tiger tribe and will be assimilating them into the various tribes. They were honestly shocked that the Tiger Queen was laid to rest so quickly, but I've been assured that there is no call for violence against any of the 10 towns, and that the tribes are somewhat relieved to not have the aggressive presence she provided in their ranks any longer. They wanted to thank you. They said if you've ever come across a tribe, just tell them who you are and you will be given proper accommodations, food, shelter, and anything else that you might require.
Please get word back to them that we appreciate that.
Will do. Although honestly, you might run into them before we do. Anyway, that was the main thing. Secondly, I just wanted to thank you all again. It has been the strangest couple days of my existence. How does that work when I've passed on and come back? She looks very confused, still clearly dealing with the fact that she was ended rather violently and is now back. You see her run her hand just along the scar again, almost absent-mindedly. She shudders. Huh. But I am back, and I am grateful. I thank you. I don't know what more to give you. You already have a home here in Brinshanda. You are stakeholders in the Northlook. You are heroes. Already given you vast payment for all deeds that you've rendered. Is there anything else that I can do for you before you leave? I don't think that there's anything I can do to properly repay you for returning me to life, defending our town, ridding us of a oppressive presence, but I would feel ashamed if I did not ask.
There's nothing that we would want for. We're just glad that you're back. Right, Sheriff?
He kind of leans into view from the hallway, and you just see him give a nod. Well, right then. Again, if there's anything I can do for you, ever, Bryn Shander is definitely your home. I am learning that you also have a home in East Haven. I would like to think that Bryn Shander is a bit nicer than East Haven, and would hope that you might call this home if I could be so persuasive. But you are heroes and you are friends. And with that, I won't keep you any longer. I understand you have a very long journey ahead.
Well, I know I appreciate all you've done for us.
She just stands up, waits for you all to do the same.
I stand up.
And Poppy will stand up, looks at Krathok, shakes her head. Krathok, we need to get you in some clothes.
I'm fine. What are you talking about?
Big
I don't
bear
know.
ass
You're wearing
Goliath.
that large. You're wearing that large diaper still.
It is a loin cloth that covers the freaking meat and potatoes. It's fine.
Poppy just looks at the speaker and shakes her head.
It's nothing we haven't all seen before.
Well, I don't want to see it.
I didn't say I wanted to. No
Poppy,
offense, Krathok. Your
yeah.
reputation is legendary. Not something I'm particularly interested in. All right. Please. Go. You have a long journey. And what little daylight
Poppy's-
left is something you're going to want to take advantage of.
Poppy holds back while the others leave. Looks at the speaker and then just kind of walks up to her and then just kind of gives her, I don't know, kind of an awkward embrace and says again, thank you for everything.
It may start as an awkward embrace, but Poppy, you feel a very strong squeeze come back from the speaker. She definitely welcomed the interaction. And as she kind of pulls away, she's kind of half smiling and has a small tear in her eye. I'm going to miss having you all around. Makes me feel safer.
We'll be back. With
Please
that,
don't take too long.
Poppy walks out. Look up at the sheriff. Remember what I said. And she kind of whispers to the sheriff, I expect to be invited to a wedding when I get back. And then she walks off.
He starts blushing and he's like, giving you that.
Ooh.
He likes her more than that.
He has awkward anime teen face on a grown man. He's like, "Ah,
That takes skill.
commitment? Girls? Anyway,
Is there blood coming out of his nose?
yes.
Never understood that about anime, by the way.
I don't understand that either, but it's fine. I think it's maybe your brain exploding. But
Probably.
Brain overload, pressure's got to go somewhere. Anyway, so you all
I'm gonna-
leave with the
Yep,
knowledge that the Ragged Tribes are now taking in stragglers of the Tiger Tribe, and that there is no ill will. Essentially, no one liked the Tiger Queen, but no one had the strength to oppose her. So, now that that's done, you all have brought some peace to the region. Once again.
Yay.
You
At
know,
least a small amount.
Yay.
destroying a Chardelin dragon, ridding them of a, Duergar invasion. It's the small things. It's the small things, really. So,
That was a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Monday night. But yeah, I get you.
I'm going to go back to the house and pack up and get my gear and such and get ready to go.
All right. Anything else anyone want to do in town?
Just
Or is it
making
finally
sure.
time?
I think we got enough rations and such.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
Mhm.
On the road
Yep,
again.
and I got my bag of holding. I got my orc stone in my pocket.
I got an orc stone in my pocket, and the other hand's never mind.
Let's see here.
I mean, I'm probably gonna pick up some potions, but I'm seeing
Oh
Vindel,
yeah,
so
I need to. I'm maybe I should grab some potions too, like potions of healing. Some of those.
yes.
Potions.
Mhm.
Potions.
Yeah. Yes, just a couple.
Well, forgive me, but Corin, I believe you said you need to go talk to Vindel.
That's true. Exactly.
Yes. So, Corin, while they're meeting with the speaker, you make your way west across the town to a familiar college up against one of the western walls. The area around is nice. And as you approach the cottage, the door opens. Corin, dear, I've been waiting for you. Come in, come in.
I guess I got word that you wanted to see me.
In a familiar way, you are kind of lifted off your feet and drawn inside. The door shuts behind you. And you are gently let down in the center of the room, which again, for those that have forgotten, is much larger on the inside than it is on the outside. Fireplace is roaring. You can smell some really delicious smells. You look over and you see what seem to be some type of rolls on the table, along with a whole cornucopia of other things. You smell smoked meats, there seem to be some veggies, some fruits, all kinds of nom-noms.
Yeah.
Yay.
Vindel seems to be over the fire right now, mixing something in her very large pot.
Corner walk over. Did you need something? Any help?
No, dear. Go, sit. I did
Very
want
well.
to talk with you, so. I heard you had a rendezvous.
The rendezvous, you say?
I do say, Corin. And don't play that way with me. You know I know everything already. I just want to hear it from you. I want to see the look on your face when you tell me how it was to be with a Goliath woman.
He blushes.
Well? I never thought I would see the day that you would find a nice girl and settle down. I didn't imagine she would be 3 times your size, but...
I don't think it's quite that way, but yeah, it's you know, we're friends now, you know.
Oh, friends. Friends, I see. Do friends spend the entire night together in the buff?
I don't typically believe so. That only one of us was in that state.
Is it so? You can tell she's totally messing with you. She's got that really fun, like, half smile going.
Yeah, he's still blushing. He's like, he's been around her enough to know that she does this sort of thing.
Look, Horan, I just have to say, I'm really happy that you're just friends. Because she then, like, makes this very quick motion where you don't even see her feet move. It's like she slides over to you.
Mm-hmm.
And she then goes, like, nose to nose, half bent over, just staring into your eyes. Because you know, darling, you're mine. You always will be.
Oh. Oh, it's very sweet of you.
You think I'm joking now, but I'm not. Or am I? Anyway, it's fun to watch you blush, Corin. It's very becoming. The rouge on your face just gives me joy. Youthful exuberance and all. Anyway, please make sure that you do invite everyone over and have them come and eat their fill. A good full belly and warm food is always nice before you have to go out in the dreadful cold. I do hope you're able to end this terrible rhyme before too long.
Oh yes, I think they will enjoy that. I know they're at the speaker right now, and while I've gone this way, but I can hopefully get them over.
Please do. I also have some things for you.
Oh?
Yes. Can you tell by the smell what's brewing in my pot, Corin?
It's quite a lovely scent.
You want to give me an Arcana check?
One Arcana check coming. That +4. Oh, I didn't click the thing. My bad. I'll get it in 1 second. All right, Arcana check. Go. That is going to be an 18.
Yeah, Corin, when you smell this potion and you really take a deep breath, your body kind of warms up a tick. And you realize that this is a cold resistance potion.
Ooh.
A very large batch. And I have a child who is currently having a night terror. So I'm going to be right back. I apologize.
Break time.
Real quick break. I apologize.
No
All
worries.
Good. I can go refill my coffee because
Ooh.
Hi,
Big stretchy.
Andrew. Hi, Sakura.
Hi,
I'll get
Andrew.
this little water. Be right back.
Hi, E-Rock. How are you?
Glass of water acquired. Hydrate, everyone.
Yes, I've got mine. Got mine.
Everyone must stay hydrated.
It's true.
Yeah, it got to 100 here today where I'm at.
Let's not talk about the heat. I don't want to think about it. Heat is
There's
evil.
Yeah, it's true.
I
What is
enjoyed
up
it.
with
I actually
Minnesota
went
having-
out for a walk after work.
So we're having a whack weather. It's crazy. I think it was like 95 here in Kansas. 94.
And then with the humidity, feels like whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. When I went out for my walk, it was 100 degrees and it felt like 107, they said.
Yeah. Now it's 54% humidity.
I'm content with like 68.
Same.
No, I like the hot and humid weather.
Oh God.
Nope, can't have it. I perish.
We were just
Well,
making chit chat. Pirate went to go grab some more coffee real quick.
perfect.
Kofe.
I was just telling everybody that it got to 100 here today,
Ooh.
and it felt like 107.
And
I
she
went out for
loved
a
every
walk.
moment
I
of
did.
it.
I did. I loved it.
But don't
And
know
you
what's wrong with her.
Hiding inside in an
Um,
ice
Being like a
bath.
snowbird.
Well, Pirate swears I'm a lizard person, so
I think it's beyond that.
You have to move to the sunny area and then move to the cold area to be a lizard person.
No. That a play on Spoon Man.
Sorry, I'm having too much fun singing my lyrics.
That is not the lyrics for Spoon Man. Ocean Man
No.
by Ween.
And Soccer can confirm then, because they are a lizard person.
yes, Sakura's a pink lizard.
Yes.
Was 107 the other day. I am a lizard person. Hi.
But yes, do you move to a cold area after a hot area?
Me? No, I want to stay in a hot area.
To help your body regulate the heat.
I definitely moved from
I
a
just
hot
want to
area
stay in a cold.
colder area and am never leaving.
Yes, I just want to stay in the cold area forever.
Where's the place that is 70 all year round? That's where I want to live. Give me that place.
I don't think that exists. That's what they call a snowbird.
Isn't that like Northern California?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to move to the
Hawaii?
north in the summer.
80s anyway. I can do 80s as long as there's no humidity. Like
Yeah,
that's the kicker.
You're not getting the humidity. You're getting all the humidity.
Right. My wife just hit me with would you ever want to get a vacation house somewhere? And I was like,
No.
well, that would certainly be the kind of lifestyle that I would like to have. Sure. I don't see that in anywhere in our near future without me making vastly more money. But
yes, I would like to.
But sure, that sounds like a great idea to be able to work remote from a beach house in the summer. Yeah. Who wouldn't want that?
Yes, I would like to pay for a house that I only live in
Half the time. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then figure out who I have to pay taxes to.
Yep. Let's do it how it be.
I have to
Also,
live
hurricane
here.
weather destroying it.
Right. That's the nice thing about Pennsylvania is the worst thing we have to deal with out here is floods. You don't get earthquakes. There's an odd chance of a tornado, but it's really slim. But you do get high winds and flash flooding.
And you're not close enough to one of the lakes to get lake effects, no?
Oh, the shit I ain't.
You do. Lake Erie.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Oh,
Lake Erie
yeah.
gets it.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I'm in the Pittsburgh area, and Lake
Okay.
Erie
That's
poops
right.
all over us. It's
Okay,
just
so
like
you get blizzards.
you get massive snow, and then you get all the humidity, and I'm like, I live nowhere near. Oh no, damn it, Lake Erie! Why is it
Yep.
humid right now? To be fair, it's only really humid like a couple weeks out of the summer, like oppressively, and the rest of the time
Mhm.
it's kind of nice. But like, yeah, that Lake Erie effect when it is humid makes me just want to die.
Yeah.
Pirate,
Sorry.
what do you call me?
What?
You back.
What do you call me?
You're a lizard.
See?
You and Sakura
Confirmed.
twins.
Twinning.
Hi, Sakura.
Twinning.
Hi, Sakura. Nice to meet another lizard
The
person.
lizard people.
It's
good company.
Sorry, I went and got more coffee. I have a blood test in the morning, so I have to watch what I'm ingesting, and
Mm.
makes me sad.
You have to fast.
What time do
Yeah,
you
I
have
gotta
to stop
fast.
fasting or start fasting? I should say.
Midnight-ish.
Well,
usually.
8. I try to do 12 hours.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I had to go to the dermo today, and I feel like whenever I go, it's like, you know how people fear the dentist because every time they go to the dentist, they have to do like a cavity or filling or a root canal or something. That's how I feel every time I go to the dermatologist. It's like I go like 2 times a year, I think, ish, and they're always cutting something anymore. It's like, I don't like this spot, and I'm like, I'll just take it.
I
Today-
have the same issue, AJ. So.
Yeah. I went today and he's like, yeah, there's 2 spots that are small enough to where I can take without having to, like, I guess, call in the heavy reinforcements. And I was like, okay, go ahead and grab those. And so then I got to do the 3rd one whenever I come back from vacation. After my dad having melanoma, I ain't messing around. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not trying to win beach body contests. Just take it. Take it. I'm gonna have scars all over me. What happened to you? Did you get
You don't
hit
wanna
with a
know.
9-tails? No, I just go to the dermatologist. It's fine.
That's not making it very interesting. Yeah, I got hit by a 9-tails.
Yeah, I got hit by 9-tails.
Come on. Anyway,
I was flogged. Don't cross my wife.
well,
Anyway.
some people pay for that. So I mean,
True.
Huh. Not me. Any hoozles. So we ready?
yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yes, Corin, jumping back in. You smell wonderful smell. Your whole body just feels warm, and even the kind of residual effects that you can feel of the biting cold just really seem to melt away when you kind of ingest that whiff. So, Corin, what is it?
Yeah, certainly some sort of herbs from the mountain that help with the cold, cold resistance.
Indeed. You'll need this. Where you're going is even colder than it is here.
Oh yes, there's lots of ice and all the
No.
flues out there.
When you go to her, and you are close to her, it will be colder. You will need this.
I see.
Anyway, you should probably go and fetch your friends. I have a bunch of wonderful things, including this wonderful recipe I got from a friend of mine, Rick. His rolls are just to die for.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I should go fetch them immediately.
Please do.
Corin, starts walking out.
For sake of time, I will say that you were able to find the crew probably either back at the house or at the North Look. Does anybody have anything else they want to do before heading over to Vindel?
Well, I was going to go shopping, but if Vindel has, and this is kind of meta, if Vindel has some stuff for us, I can wait.
Vindel has wares if you have coin.
Well, we should have coin. We have a couple businesses. We have, jewels that we were given.
It's jewels. I am the jewel.
Yeah.
Because specifically, I was looking for like healing potions, that type of thing.
Do you know who Vindel is, darling?
Yeah, I know who Vindel is.
Yes.
All the best quality potions.
Will not be finer.
Mhm.
So, that's didn't have anything else to do? We're just going to check out with Vindel?
I can't think of anything. Krathok?
Nope, I'm good to go on everything. I got to get dressed first, and I'm
We will assume that
making
has
people
happened
sad.
already.
I don't know. It might take Krathok 8 hours to actually get dressed.
Yeah,
He might start getting dressed and decide to start drinking instead.
No. I think
His
we're
hair is
good.
just not right.
So did Drathar like leave? Like he's
Oh
already
yeah, Drathar left.
he's gone. Did
Yeah,
Drathar say goodbye to Darla? Did you even tell her he was leaving again?
Yeah, he would have said goodbye to Darla.
Mm-hmm.
Not that she might have listened at this point, but he would have said.
She probably would have told you better come back alive or she's going to kill you. But, you know, there's nothing. Anyway, so Drathar's gone. Cathala's still around, though?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So everybody makes your way back to Vindal's cottage. You make your way inside. Whew. And again, it smells wonderful. And there is a lovely spread on the table. Look, I know you have a long trip ahead of you, and I really wanted to make sure that you had full belly, especially you, big man. I know you need
Yes. Food is
So-
always welcome.
Please make sure you eat as much as you like, especially the rolls. Try them, they're very wonderful. In addition, if you look over here, my special gift to you for taking such good care of my Corin. Again, she kind of winks at Poppy. Here, I want you to take this. And she hands you Poppy. She hands you like 6 potion bottles. And they all have the same color.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
What color are they?
What color are they? The blue. Damn it.
They're glacial blue.
Ooh,
Gatorade.
glacial blue.
Glacial blue. And she hands them to you, and they look like they would be cold to the touch, but they are in fact warm to the touch. These will keep you warm. Normally, things like this only work for an hour, because most alchemists are pitiful fools, but Vindal's potion will last you all day. Last you a whole 24 hours. My gift to you.
It's very generous.
Thank you.
Yay. I mean, I don't need to worry about cold, right?
It might get a little chilly up there for you. Even you.
Oh, that's saying something.
It is. Is there anything else I can do for you? And while she's asking you this,
Mhm.
anybody eating food?
Corin definitely would be eating.
Poppy's just kind of picking.
What is everyone eating?
Definitely trying those rolls.
Yes.
I am gonna try them rolls.
I can't seem to get them up.
The rolls are
Yeah,
not going to let
Rick-
you down either.
Rick's
are
rolls. Come on.
They are just buttery, fluffy goodness. They're warm. They has anyone been to like Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, I love Texas
Yeah.
Roadhouse rolls.
They basically have like that innate property of a Texas
yeast roll?
Roadhouse roll,
Nice and
except
soft
like
and-
if the apple or the cinnamon butter was like baked into it as well. So it just has this
Oh.
wonderful like aroma to it, texture to it. It's just it makes you feel good. And since all of you ate them, I'm gonna need you all to give me I guess it would be a constitution save because there's not a will save and
All right, con save.
Yeah.
Ah, I did not pass.
wait. How did you roll a nat 1
What? I
and a
did it.
19 at the same time?
Because I'm a halfling.
Yes, he is. He automatically gets the reroll.
I have a
evening better.
10.
I was like, wow, what a nat 1 to freaking re-roll.
Right?
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. So, Krathok, who are you sitting across from?
Corin, my best friend.
Okay. And would that mean that Poppy and Cathala are sitting across from each other?
Most likely.
Well, it depends on the configuration of the table. I mean, across from me can be kind of split.
Sure. Who would be the first person that you would look at after you eat a roll and it just tastes delicious?
I would probably look at Vindel and say, these are wonderful.
Okay. Corn, as you're eating this roll, you feel almost a magical presence. Like it tastes magical to you. You feel yourself compelled into a very loving mood. But the feeling quickly subsides. Krathok, however, you look at Corin like Tabitha looks at Corin. And to you, he just seems just delightful. You want to be in his presence. You want to touch him. You want to feel him. You can't get him out of your head.
Pet him and love him.
That's
what I'm imagining.
Really, really, really love him. And I haven't heard anything. Cathala, who are you looking at?
Truthfully, she probably wouldn't look at anyone.
It's true. She probably wouldn't. That's not true, because she's very observant. Who's she looking at? You know what's coming. Don't meta this.
Oh, I know exactly what's coming. I'm the one that did these.
I know!
Here, I'm going to see. How many people are in the room right now?
Well, the four of you and Vindel.
Okay. Vindel will be 4, then it'll be Poppy 1, Krathok 2, Corin 3.
Okay.
I guess Poppy, she's 1.
All right. So, Poppy, as you're eating this roll, you are amazed at how good it tastes. And as you turn around to look at Vindel, you just can't help yourself. This woman, this mage, you've been kind of taken by her apparent brilliance and charisma already, and are inherently kind of impressed with what she is able to do and the kind of respect she's able to command. But you are now just taking in her features and how, for being an older woman, she has still very fair features to her. She has such kind eyes, just wonderful lips, a very nice profile to her nose. She has a very pronounced kind of posture to her with a wonderful looking neckline. And as it just leads down into her other womanly features, you feel a little bit taken by her, and you are drawn to her. You want to be near her. You want to be with her. It's a compulsion that you are unsure of where it manifested from, but are unable to help yourself at this time. Likewise, Cathala, having kind of looked up afterwards and heard Poppy talking to Vindel, you kind of fixate on Poppy, and as she's turned away from you, you too are just caught with the brilliance of her hair. Never noticed it, how beautiful and fine it looks. You really just want to touch it, to caress her, and just be near her.
Question: Are
Mhm.
these as bad as the ones in Pathfinder where you had to be a god to have any advantage over it?
Yep.
Fine. Otherwise, I would have had advantage on that roll.
It's true.
But I am a god. No, I'm sure.
You all have indulged in Rick's rolls, and now you are infatuated. What do you all do?
You know the rules, and so do I.
Well, you now know the rules.
Poppy's very confused by all this.
Oh no, you're charmed.
No.
There is no confusion. There is infatuation.
Taylor's going to get up and just run a hand through Poppy's hair.
That might confuse Poppy.
That definitely confuses me. Poppy just kind of walks towards Vindel and just kind of links her arm into Vindel's and looks up at her. Hi.
Vindo looks down. Well, hello, Poppy. Is there something I can do for you?
She just kind of sighs, and what you see is like in a cartoon, she's got little hearts in her eyes, and it's just kind of, they're kind of pulsing, and she just sighs and just kind of, no.
No. And I'm assuming that Cathala's probably right behind her, heading Poppy.
It's a
Petting her.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally right behind her, just running her hand through her hair.
Krathok is going to flex for little Corin, just staring at him into his eyes while he's just flexing his biceps.
Oh.
Corin's got one hand on his cheek, both eyes are closed, and he's going, Rolls is so good.
Krathok is Vindel kind of looks down at Poppy, and then she looks at Cathala. She gets this really just puzzled look on her face. And then she looks over at Krathok, kind of like eyeballing Corin. And you just see this look on her face. That hedge wizard. I'm going to hurt him. I'm going to hurt him real good. And you see her just snap her fingers. And the charm is released from all of you.
Oh God! Oh.
Poppy just sort of like stands up straight, and her eyes get like big dinner plates. Kind of looks up at Vindel.
As you do, Vindel puts her arm around you, and she's a good bit taller than you. So she kind of puts her arm around, kind of down across your shoulder and around your back, and just kind of draws you in close and brings her face down to you. Poppy, you have very wonderful eyes. I just thought you should know. And then kind of leans back and lets you go.
Pretend that he was just stretching. Oh, look at that performance!
You're doing the.
He's doing the reverse. He's doing the reverse arm. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's a great performance roll.
Thank you.
He's just playing it right off. Vindel kind of looks. If maybe you were just stretching after all.
Yeah,
very confused.
Just stretching.
Poppy's like kind of stutters, "Thank you," and then kind of turns and side eyes Cathala like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, nothing, dear. You're just so lovely at your hair. What kind of product do you use? I must know.
Well, I get it from this hedge witch by the name of Aveda.
I don't know her, but Cathala's just gonna, even though she knows she's fine now, she's gonna take the hair, lift it up to her nose, and sniff it. It is just lovely.
Poppy
see-
kind of stutters again, like, thank you.
Grathok, you should come smell this as well. Unless you're too busy flexing and stretching.
Oh, look, you know, I just try to make sure all my joints are limber and, you know.
While Poppy's focused on Cathala, Krathok, you can see Vindel kind of lean over and like try and smell her hair just very inconspicuously. She just walks away. Stupid hedge wizard. Last time I take a recipe from him, probably was trying to get with me, is it? Oh. Anyway, please don't eat any more of the rolls. And she walks over to the table and just takes the tray.
Oh, but they were so good.
Yes, they're so good.
Actually, could I have those, please? I might have a use for them.
I was hoping
No.
to take some with too.
Magic this powerful does not belong in anyone's hands.
I don't usually need magic.
Imbued with never. And she like walks in the back. You can hear like muttering under her breath. She comes back out. All right. Please feel free to eat any of the rest of the food. And then as you
Cathala
guys
will
are
go sit
eating-
back down.
As the rest of you are eating, I need you to give me, each of you, a D6 roll.
1d6.
These nuts. I rolled a 2.
That's a 2. Hey.
3.
3.
That's your Krathok,
you
did your
roll?
roll come through? It didn't come through on the play.
Oh. Why? Oh, because I didn't press enter. I rolled a 2 as well.
Okay,
There you
so
Wow.
Corin, you and Krathok, for the next 2 days, are going to get advantage on all your saving throws
Woo!
Ooh.
and a +2 to your attack.
Ooh!
Oh.
Mimi,
I can...
or should I
Who?
say Poppy, you and Cathala, for the next 3 days, will get that bonus.
Okay.
Oh.
I know. Just think, it could have been 6 days.
I know.
Okay.
I hope you have enjoyed the food. I just want to make sure that you are well taken care of before you leave me.
That was much appreciated.
Is there anything else that I can do for you before you leave? I know Valine is anxious to get on the road, but she can wait.
I
Thanks,
was
sir.
also thinking about getting some healing potions.
Oh,
take
I'd like
with
2
us.
of those as well. Are they still 50 gold
Healing
each?
potions, you say? Healing
Yep.
potions. Well, let me see how much I have here. Let me go back in the back. And she's gonna kind of walk her way in the back.
Poppy, just as a reminder, as Vindel's walking away, don't forget I have my bag of holding. So if there's anything else that you want, we have that as well.
Maybe she's born that maybe it's maple beans. Damn it.
I just realized I have two weapon fighting.
I just realized it. Level, what, 8?
Shh.
No,
I've been-
9. We're at 9.
At level 8?
I thought we were at level 9.
We're at level 8. Wait,
Are we?
no, we're at level 9.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
No,
9.
I'm messing with you.
Oh,
Look,
God.
look.
Whatever.
Now I can wield 2 hammers for the price of 1.
Okay. So
Anyway,
we have, you said we have 6 potions of cold resistance.
And those potions are good for 24 hours. They will give you essentially, +1 cold resistance for 24 hours.
Okay. I'm going to put them in my backpack.
Okay. You say you put them in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it'll let me. Go in.
Might have to manually edit.
Yeah, probably, because I don't have the what you call it.
Suggest a poll. How can I act on that? Can I just do we
Create
make
a
that
poll.
poll?
Or a mod can make the poll.
Making polls.
What are my poll controls?
Put it under my
Balls.
equipment, and it went in there.
All right. Well,
5,
while we're
6.
figuring all that out, Vindel comes out with essentially a wooden bin, right, or a wooden box with a number of potions in it, and she sets it on the table. How many potions would you like?
I would like 2.
2 potions, Corn? Poppy?
Yes, please.
Poppy, did you say you wanted 2?
Yes, I'll take 2 as well.
Okay. What about for you? Kithela? Krathok? Would you like any healing potions?
I will take 2 healing potions because I never know when I'm gonna need them.
Okay.
Are these
Since
just
everyone else
regular
is
healing?
taking 2, I'll take 2 as well.
Are they just regular healing potions?
Poppy, I'm a bit insulted that you would even ask me if they were regular healing potion.
Well, I
Everything
know
Vindel
they're
does
not.
is over the top.
No, they're not regular.
These are superior.
They're superior. Okay.
Ooh.
¿Cuántos?
Thank you
And
very
unfortunately, these ingredients being what they are not going to come cheap. They're going to
I
be
knew
75
it.
gold apiece.
75 gold apiece.
75 gold is certainly more than
much. That's definitely
well
well worth
acceptable.
it.
Damn, that
Oh,
tiger,
yes.
that Tiger Queen's fucking inflation is just killing me.
I'm going to write off 150 gold.
I don't even know where my gold is.
I only have. Why do I only have 16 gold? I should
The
have more than
Tiger
this.
Queen inflation.
You're welcome.
Blame the Tiger Queen. Oh, but she's dead. I know. That's how it works.
Okay.
Because
Side
most of
note-
our money went as group money. We haven't really been
Yes.
splitting it.
We haven't been
Yeah.
splitting our money up.
Okay.
You've been in charge of all of our money there,
We have the
Poppy.
group monies. Oh, mommy bags.
Yeah. Let me get that pulled up here.
Just glad I did not invest in the stock market before we
When did
left
I
on this
load?
adventure.
Well, we have more than enough. That's for sure.
You certainly have more than enough.
Oh yeah,
So, okay.
because my stock in the sheep farming business went way down, way down.
I think it's what, 600
Yeah.
gold?
I
600
certainly
gold
enjoyed
total.
all the kitchen stock. That was nice.
No kitchen stock.
Yeah, so whatever your total is, Poppy, just subtract 600 gold.
Okay.
Crop dusting has gone down way down.
We don't have the goat milk yet, or yak's milk. Sorry.
I need to. I think next time I'm going
Yak's
to
milk's
invest.
exterminators.
I
Here to
think
gas you out.
I'm gonna invest in a blacksmith here in town.
Just keep investing in all the community.
His armor was good. His weapons are just crap.
Oh yeah. I know. So we need a weapon smithy.
Well, yeah, and we have like a regular income coming in from the tavern and stuff. So
Mhm.
okay, we're good. Definitely good.
You are plenty good.
Okay, now I gotta try and add these stupid
What's
potions.
up, Viper?
Time
All
Those
right.
kind of like spells. You can just click on manage inventory, Beanie.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but it's not letting me do things.
Oh, I need to sell this chainmail I have.
I just
Can I do
filtered by
that?
type, and then click load more.
Don't
I
worry about
sell-
selling stuff now, Crowler. You're fine.
I'll just give it to a child. Child, come here, take this chainmail.
Come hither,
Yay.
take this chainmail.
Child's first chainmail.
Child for chainmail. Won't protect you from arrows, but it might, help you with a blade or of some sort.
Okay,
If
I got it
Strathlock
added
was
now.
giving child's first chainmail, I'm afraid of where it'd be coming from. The only thing that would be remotely the right size of a child would be a loincloth.
I have the cold resistant potions in my backpack.
Hey, child, I know you only weigh 79 pounds, but here's 55 pounds worth of chainmail. Hey, this is fantasy, so a chainmail loincloth will protect you more than just a regular chainmail, okay?
That just sounds like That just sounds painful.
You want to just get ball tagged endlessly as you're walking?
Come on
Ow,
at me.
Ow, ow, ow. I know.
Pinches
Should
everywhere.
have gotten the leather flap under this.
Just because as you go up in level doesn't mean that you really have to get less and less armor.
I thought the closer and closer I show my nips, that's the better armor, right?
My God.
Yes, once we hit level 20, we're all just going to wear thongs.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
I hope we all became. We're just all gonna be pillarmen.
Enter town and instantly get arrested for indecent exposure.
Okay, I've got my potions in there now too.
All right. All right. Well, it's time for you to.
Oh God, a
going.
food wars, fucking no,
I had to do it.
no. Food wars.
I know you would.
Look, it makes me uncomfortable, but I love.
It's 100% a pirate
That's one of
show.
the ones that I can't watch.
You really can't.
It's
Dude, the
awkward.
food in it though is so amazing.
Yeah, but
Like,
Of course it is. That's
so
the reason.
good.
That's the reason.
anyway, Vindel is essentially kind of ushering you all out the door at this point, and has bid you or her goodbyes. You have now your cold resistance, your enhanced kind of cold resistance potions. You have your kind of stat buffs for the next couple days, each of you. And as you all walk out, Vindel just kind of gives you these kind of longing looks. Corin, would you wait just a moment, please?
Yes.
I have something special I'd like to give you.
Oh.
Oh,
I want
Brown
to make
chicken,
sure you
brown
come back
cow.
to me, so I whipped you up a little special something. Just don't tell the others. I don't want them to get jealous.
Very well.
And she
There you
slips you a potion. When you need it most. Drink this. When the need is greatest, take this. And she hands you this potion vial. It's not a ton of liquid in it. Corn, when you hold it in your hand, you feel this kind of surge of magical energy. Put it in your pocket.
I tuck it into like one of the little corner pockets of the cloak.
Now I'm going to send you specifically a link to what this is.
Okay.
This is a secret.
It's a secret to all.
Secret.
Secrets don't make friends.
Ooh.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god, the birds tweeting in this is making me think.
Make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, pretty much. All right, everybody ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You all make your way
Downtown.
downtown to the southwestern gate of Bryn Shander.
I like the southeastern gate a little bit better.
I bet you do. But you're going to go to the southwestern gate. Because that's where the stables are.
Oh, are my puppies there? I hope
Your
so.
puppies are there. No.
Griffins?
Your puppies are not there.
Oh no.
Your
no,
puppies
the puppies are
back
still in freaking Sky Tower.
in Sky Tower.
Damn.
Puppies are in Sky Tower. There are griffins there. There is also a kind of coach there. It's all black. You can see Kenny and Kenny are sitting up top, kind of at the driver's perch of the stagecoach. Inside is room for at least two of you, not counting Krathok. I don't think Krathok is going to fit inside this carriage. But there's room, actually, probably for the rest of you in this carriage.
Yeah, because Corn's kind of tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valine opens the door. Oh, I'm so glad you finally came. I was thinking you were going to make good on our deal. Been waiting for such a long time.
Vindel
Yeah.
asked us to stop at her cottage before we came here.
Sorry for the delay.
No worries. I'm just wanting to get started. It's going to be quite the journey. First, we're going to take the road to Targos. Then we're going to go up to Bremen, and then we're going to go off path. Up towards the Sea of Moving Ice. It's going to take us a few days. But hopefully it shouldn't go rather quickly. Looks like I've got room for everyone in here except for you, big man.
It's fine. It's fine.
I have requisitioned an axe-beak for you.
Oh, next week you say.
Yes, thickest one we could find.
I'm game.
And she looks over at Deborah, who is by the stables, and she kind of gets a nod, and you see her go into the stables, and out she brings essentially what is a 10-foot tall axe beak. To the point where it has to duck and move its head up to get through the stables. Its actual beak is probably 3 feet from tip to tip. This thing is massive.
I approve.
And Deborah comes
Lord
out.
Sherb.
Oh, come on now. Come on, Foghorn. Come on. Come on. And she just walks him over to you. This is Foghorn. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's just got brilliant white feathers with a few trims of red accents around his stubby little wings and down his legs. His legs are tree trunks. This boy, thick.
Oh,
Damn, boy.
We wanted to make sure that you had a creature that could sustain your weight, and, well, Foghorn here should do that nicely.
I will take Foghorn, and I will try my best to treat him well.
Yeah, Krathok, as you see again, Foghorn's got a fairly hefty saddle on. You're able to actually lift your leg up to get into the stirrup
Ooh, yay.
and pull yourself around. And unlike when you've been kind of riding things in the past that aren't your sled dogs, your feet kind of, almost drag on the ground because you're so damn tall. This is like you would be riding something normally, like a normal person would. And it brings you up a good bit higher than what you're normally used to standing. It's probably a very odd sensation for you right now.
Sounds good to me. I am
But
going
Foghorn's
to enjoy
very
this.
sturdy. Kind of does a quick little kind of stomp, just kind of adjusting to your weight, and then kind of gives you an eye. And you look back and you see this kind of very intelligent looking ice blue eye staring at you. He just kind of looks at you for a minute. And you see him kind of open his mouth and he gives that a little squawk. It sounds like, oh, I see there, I see. And then he gets moving. It doesn't really.
Poppy just kind of, Poppy slips Deborah a gold piece and thanks her for
He
everything.
just kind of looks at you strangely. Well, thank you, Miss Poppy. All right, is everyone ready to go?
I'm ready to
Yes.
go.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Goodbye, Bryn Shanda. It's time to go and say hello to Targos. And with that, the gates open. You all make your way out of Bryn Shander, back into the cold, the kind of midday, sort of right after lunchtime. So it's still where the light is at its brightest during the day. The door is shut behind you, and you go down the winding path until you hit the main road, and you are off to Targos. And we will take an actual break here.
Yay!
Yay. I'm gonna get some tea.
Whoop whoop! And we are finally out of Bryn Shander. Woohoo!
Oh, I mean, yay!
Boo! We get to go catch up with Drathar and see what he's doing in Targos, or who he's doing in Targos, or what?
He's
What?
stealing in Targos.
These are when it's steel.
I will be right back.
You have no proof Drazar has ever stolen anything.
I don't know if I have proof, no.
I
But I have my suspicions.
I have proof that Drathar has stole at least one happy ending.
I do have proof that he murdered somebody.
You have proof that he murdered someone?
You're the only one that has proof.
I don't know anyone that does.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't have. I have proof that he has died.
Yep, that you do. You have proof that he's back.
You have knowledge that I died. Do you have my body somewhere? Is there a dead body of me somewhere?
I took a picture.
I took a picture. I drew a drawing.
I drew it. I drew a drawing of Drathar dead, and my pyre that I was supposed to make, and then had to scribble out my pyre.
Well, while we're in our break, I'm just gonna say thanks for everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. We're certainly kicking into a little bit more of a spicier, part of the campaign here, which I'm excited to go through with everybody. Easy V, I've been doing really good, man. Been doing really good. Obviously a little less chatty during D&D nights because I'm DMing, but doing good. Yeah, and it has been 6 years. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Been doing this a while. But it's good to see you, man. I'm sorry you're having a rough week, but yeah, we shall get through. That said, this week, this coming Wednesday, I will not be doing my normal Wednesday gaming stream, or I guess slice of life stream, where we talk about fun stuff and things. It's going to be a charity stream for Games for Love, which is an organization that raises money for kids in hospitals. So similar to how I love to support StackUp.org and their mission to kind of bring games and consoles to veterans and provide them with care packages, Games for Love does the same type of thing, where they fund getting game systems and games into kids at hospitals to help support them in their recovery so that they're not so bored. And I think that's just a fantastic mission. So we're going to be supporting them. So make sure you tune in. I'll be doing a D&D one-shot with It's Yosh, who is a representative from Soft Giving, who is organizing the whole event on behalf of Games for Love, which is awesome, and who approached me to do it in the first place, so I'm very happy to have him on board. We're also going to have Mimi. We're going to have Corrupt Savage, who is currently part of our Saturday night campaign or a Maledictum podcast, so if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do that. Because I got the thingy. Doop. Bam. There's the podcast link there. Go check it out if you haven't already. And then we're also going to have, let's see, I said Corrupt. Oh, and Mr. Second Half, who is also part of the Saturday campaign. So lots of good peeps going to be involved, and I'm ready for the one shot. It's going to be highly interactive. Your donations are going to allow you to do certain things, either give the players benefits or accelerate their destruction by hitting certain milestones. So I'm excited to share that with you and to raise some money for a good cause. And if you are not going to be able to make it and you want to be able to, oh my goodness, because of course I'm going to flub up the link. If you want to be able to donate ahead of time because you're not going to be able to hear on Wednesday, there is the link to do so. Please, if you can, it'd be amazing. Anything to help the kiddos is always appreciated. But yeah, now that that's out there, I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. Also hope to see you guys tomorrow. I hope we're having a stream tomorrow night, right, Geigen? Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got to use my birthday power, so I'm gonna make your guys miserable.
Birthday power. Speaking of which, it's Geigen's birthday. Yay!
Happy birthday!
How old are you now? How old are you now?
I am 22.
22. You heard it here,
Acceptable
folks.
answer.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
22.
I forgot my
Just
water.
don't add that 15 to it.
Just don't add that 15 to it. No.
Don't do it.
It's not how it works. It's just you're 21 and then roll a d20 on top of that. We want low numbers. Low numbers.
Nah, I got to be 22 because otherwise I technically can't drive for my work.
Fair. I dig it. But happy birthday.
Yeah.
I've been 21 for almost 21 years. That is some that's some endgame grind right there.
Yep.
New game plus 21.
Get there eventually.
right?
Oh, well.
I hope.
You remember that scene in Twister where they're at the drive-in movie?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's like outside right now before
Nice.
the tornado hits.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's not good.
there's like watches and warnings like just not too far from me. So just as a side note, just in case.
Cow. Another cow.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's the same one. I love that movie. That's
Oh, I do
such a
too.
good movie. What are we gonna do now? Food. Food.
Cool.
So many good lines. Now you're gonna make me want to go watch Twister again.
Aunt May, there's some tasty cow. Where'd you get it? Do you see any cows? See my cows? No.
Where'd you get it? Oh, that's so good.
Go
Not gonna lie, you made me rewatch the Witchcraft Works ending.
Isn't it so good?
Had to listen to it again.
I just like it's just a good bop. It just makes
It
me
is.
want to like just bob my head.
I also just love the animation that goes with it.
It's hilarious because they're in like the chibi forms. Oh, it's good.
Do we have a goal for our fundraiser?
Starting off, I think the goal is 500 is the
Okay.
is the goal. If we get there, I will be ecstatic. Due to the infrequency of streams and those different types of things and the size of the normal audience, I am happy to get whatever we can get.
Yeah.
But the high water mark is 500.
Any amount helps.
100%.
It knew.
100%. I know we're going to
Mimi-
get 10% of the way because that's what I'm going to be donating. So,
Mimi is only 25 years old. I just want y'all to know.
it's not polite to talk about a woman's age. Pie.
She
He
said
talks
21.
about my age all the time.
I heard you say 21.
No, I'm not 21.
We don't need to be talking about this. I don't need like I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Everyone does eventually, Night.
That's true. That's very true. I just don't want it to happen sooner rather than later.
Mhm.
I guess.
Literally. I just had moles removed today so that I can avoid skin cancer. I would like to live. And of course, right before stream is when all the frickin' painkiller wore off,
Oh no.
Of course.
and I could finally start to feel. I'm like, I don't like it. Once like right on the middle of my ribs, on my right side, and then I have one like on my shoulder. So I'm like, it's like an arrow got shot through me like this. I'm like, ow.
Ouchies.
It's like one of the
Okay.
easiest like surgeries when it happens.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it's
because
a
I've had
really,
it.
It's a really easy recovery too. It's just
Mhm.
one of those where it's like it's annoying because if you move the wrong way, you're just like
Mm-hmm.
it's like being really sore after the gym. Where it's like you're not
Mm.
in constant pain, but when you move, you're just like, oh yeah, I went to the gym. Thanks,
that
legs, for
tracks.
reminding me that you hurt.
I have a couple spots on my back that they have to remove. So that's
not-
the worst because I can't reach them,
Right.
and then
You're supposed to keep
Yeah.
them hydrated. You're supposed to keep Vaseline on them, keep them
uh-huh.
hydrated for 10 days until you can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take them out. Which takes like all of 2 seconds and feels really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Any hoozles? Everybody back? Everybody ready? Let's go
Yep.
stretch my Legos.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Okay. Sean responded pirate with a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of laughing faces and says, "Too many Californians running their AC." So there you go.
Just go buy an electric car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
be
there we
fine.
go.
Say the thing I was happiest about today, if there's a sunny side to being cut up today, is they take your blood pressure every time you go into the office. Normally, I don't know if it's just because like I have the nervousness of them taking the blood pressure or whatever. Usually I have like a higher blood pressure when I first get to the office. But today, I was like 117/83. I was like,
Nice.
yes, I'm
Nice.
good. The pressure is right in the happy place.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
quite
I
well
got-
at my doctor's
that's-
appointment.
That is the one thing I always, because I get a little bit of anxiety going to the doctor for God knows what reason.
It doesn't matter. You're just going to the doctor. Like, I know what's going to happen.
My blood pressure is always high when I first get there.
Right. And then you chill out for a little bit and talk to the doctor, and then it's better. And you're just like, but
Controlled breathing.
right. So, you plan on skipping that? I didn't catch that in line, so you have to enlighten. Anyway, we're back in it, ready to go. So, for the sake of expediency, I'm going to ask Geigen, would we have picked up Drathar in Targos? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Targos is only like, half a day-ish from Bryn Shander, if that, depending on how terrible the weather is. So they would certainly make Targos by the end of the day. But you said you were going to meet them there. But I think it's probably a good idea for them to pick you up in Targos. So they pick you up in Targos. You think you have enough time then to do the things that you wanted to do there? We'll talk about that separately.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we're just going to go see his family and hopefully not be killed.
Yep.
And also check on how Targos is going after he did his, charitable deed for the world.
Charitable. Yep. Anyway, killing the savior of Targos, everybody. Woo! Mid-coitus, I might add. It's great. Wow.
As he looked like the gentleman,
Yeah.
if I recall correctly.
No, I think that was escaped. Oh, no, did you? Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I walked through the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you doppelganged and then killed a mid-coitus. That's terrible. Anyway, so we're going to pick you up in Targos. So Drathar is officially with the group. Do you want to take an axe speak or how are you traveling, sir?
Axe speak, probably.
Axe-speak. Okay, so you've got an axe speak. Krathok's got an axe speak. Everyone else is chilling out in the carriage with Valine. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. So,
What was
you
the
all-
name of your axe speak, Drathar? Was it
Lunch. No.
lunch? No,
Yeah, lunch.
lunch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lunch.
because Snack's the rat or mouse. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Thank you.
See. So, having wanted to kind of continue to move through and push through as much as you could, having picked up Drathar, you all kind of quickly departed Targos and made your way up to the town of Bremen. Anyone want to give me a I guess it would be a wisdom check on Bremen?
My wisdom's +1.
I have my wisdom
Or
is
a-
plus
instead of a
3.
history check on Bremen.
A history? I have a
guys
+5 in history.
I have
I'll
a
There you go.
try.
+0.
Yep, same. Straight average roll.
Wow.
I actually nat 1 that and got a 10.
You nat 1
Oh,
it and got a 10.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
but-
+4. Oh, okay. Wow.
Poppy, you remember that Bremen is close to Targos.
Yep,
You too, Andrew.
probably.
You remember that it's close to Targos. Because you can kind of see it on a clear day,
Hmm.
right?
Sure.
That's about it. That's all we got.
Well, maybe
Anyone-
Poppy was just kind of half asleep when she realized they were getting close. You know.
Sure. Anyone else want to do a history check on Bremen?
I will.
So history or wisdom.
Yeah, whichever
14.
you might recall your knowledge of Bremen.
Both are
Wow.
no Jack.
I can't believe Poppy rolled. a
Ithela doesn't know
fucking nat
anything.
1. I rolled a 14.
Good lord.
I mean, if we're all rolling, I'm just going to roll for a wisdom because I have a +1
Yeah.
in that.
Sure.
I'll roll wisdom as well, see if I get higher than 14. Oh, I almost got a fucking 20.
Yeah.
Nope, just
So
a 13.
so Corin, you're aware that Bremen is
There we go. My wisdom is a nat 20. There we go.
well,
rolls
unfortunately, we're
survival.
only taking the first rolls that everyone rolled.
Look,
But-
Poppy was kind of dozing, you know? I
Yep,
mean, come
yep,
on.
it's great. So, Corin, you are aware that Bremen is a kind of a town that was founded by prospectors, right?
I thought that was going
It's
somewhere else.
mostly a dwarven town, right? Essentially, it's a smaller kind of village that really kind of gets heavy snow, and has previously been kind of met with lots of floods, right? Typically, it's a nice area to visit in terms of the dwarves actually being fairly friendly, but overall, it's not some place that people really, tend to go to a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, probably really only have heard about it. Maybe from maybe some potion ingredients that are mineral based.
Right.
Maybe.
Krathok, you are very keenly aware of Bremen for one very specific
Oh
reason.
God, did I sleep with somebody here?
That was my first thought.
I mean, it makes total sense, but
Wow.
Well, let's just say that you probably don't want to have had slept with this speaker, Dobelgruff Shalescar, who is a fairly old, addled dwarf, is not someone you probably want to be knocking the boots with.
good.
He might be a gentle lover. You never know.
That said, again, there is a very specific reason that you would know about Bremen.
No.
Because it's essentially defining kind of draw, if you would, is the 5 Tavern Center. So at the heart of Bremen stand 5 taverns in a semicircle.
Oh.
There's a story that 5 brothers originally intended to build a tavern together, but each assumed that he would be the one to run the business. None of the brothers wanted to work for each other, so they each built their own tavern, and they all compete for customers. 5 taverns are called Stones, Even Keel, the River's Mouth, the Grumpy Moose, and the Black-Bearded Brother. These taverns are old and poorly maintained. However, they've got good ale. And it's essentially an easy way for you to do a bar crawl. You get turned away at one, you go to the other. Why? Because they don't care if you're drunk or not. They just want your business.
Okay, I got Stones, Even Keel, Grumpy Moose, Black Bearded Brother, and what was the other one?
The River's Mouth.
Excuse me?
The River's Mouth.
River's Mouth, thank you. Okay.
I said we start at the Grumpy's Moose.
You also are aware of a piece of lore. This lore came from a number of the drunken brothers that you were drinking with over a couple times you've been here, so this is not an uncommon story to hear. But apparently, back in the day, there were tales of a great sea monster that lived on the Mare Dualden.
Ooh.
It attacked many boats. But once the Rime came, the river froze. And the monster was frozen with it. Some of the townsfolk are happy with the Rime, at least in the sense that they don't have to worry about their fishing boats getting sunk anymore by a mysterious creature of the Mare Dualden. But that's about it. That's the local dish. So you make your way to town. Again, approaching from the south, you kind of cross the Shanegarn River, which is frozen over at this point, and make your way into the heart of town, which essentially takes you into the 5 taverns. You can see there's a number of kind of signs that represent the town. There's a shield that kind of has a gold circle in the middle with a kind of blue stripe coming in from one side and then a light blue kind of sideways triangle on the other. Krathok, you recognize that as the Shield of Bremen.
Yeah, we're here now. Ah, nice. Yeah, definitely should try out the Grumpy Moose first.
Yeah, that sounds like a lovely time.
Otherwise, we're going to be, we should definitely get some drinks in us before we start perusing around here.
Yeah, if you're up for it.
I'm game.
So you guys tie up your axe beaks. Valine kind of opens the door and gets out and stretches. It's pitch black outside. It's very close to evening.
Nice warm bed would be nice.
Have we reached Bremen? Oh, yes.
Yes, we are at
Yes,
Bremen
Valine.
now.
I suppose we're going to try and get something to eat.
Oh, yes. We're going to the Grumpy Moose.
You're going to the Grumpy Moose. All right, then. Kenny, watch the coach. Let me know if there's any trouble. You just see the little skeleton kobolds just kind of give her a nod. You know what, on second thought, I'm gonna go for the inn. I'm gonna turn in. I'll secure us lodging for the evening. Just make your way to the southwest corner of town and go to the Buried Treasures Inn.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, so tired. Ugh. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. There's no longer a nice road to ride on. You see her start walking off in that direction.
Grathok, you lead the way. We'll follow behind.
I'm gonna make my way to
The Grumpy
go pick
Moose.
to the Grumpy Moose.
So, Grathok, as you walk up to the Grumpy Moose, you know it's the Grumpy Moose because, one, there's a giant sign that says Grumpy Moose in common over it. But the sign of the tavern kind of hangs, and the depiction just kind of looks like a really grumpy looking Bullwinkle is the best way to describe it. Like if Bullwinkle was giving you the mad eye, like really, really just like eyeballing you, that would be it.
Looks like that's where we're going, kids. So I'm gonna stroll right in.
It's quite
As you
nice
do.
architecture.
As you walk in, you notice that there's a number of individuals here, a good mix of different people. There's some, humans, a lot of dwarves, some elves in here as well, even a few kind of kobolds off in a corner. You walk up to the shopkeep. He's a dwarf with kind of very gray hair and gray beard, well down below his chest, starting to draw near to his belt. He's got really thick arms and he wears spectacles and he looks at you as he's kind of cleaning a mug that's missing the top half of it at a bar that has planks of wood that are split with chairs that seem to lean off to one side as there's not even legs on all of them.
Grathok must have helped
Oh my
make
god.
this.
Yeah, he's the carpenter for the whole place.
Yep.
Wow.
Welcome to the Grumpy Moose. My name's Grinsk. I'm the owner of this establishment. What can I do you for? Y'all look like weary travelers. I'm here to help you.
Do you
Oh,
have
great.
tea?
You see his head just kind of peek out from behind Krathok. Tea. Sure, we can make tea. Anything else?
Yeah, a nice hearty ale.
See him lean over the other way.
Have to look down. Well, he's not that tall.
All right, an ale.
I would like a mead, please.
Mead. He peeks back out one more time and looking at Drathar. Hey, Cathala.
Drathar and Cathala are going to kind of look between each other. They don't often agree on things. But this time, for some reason, they are. And Drathar is just going to turn back to the guy. Perhaps a spot that doesn't have bad wood where my poor friend here, the Goliath, is going to fall through. Do you have any clean cups?
You see him, he's kind of lean back. Leave it to the elves to insult my fine establishment. You two can piss off down to one of the other taverns. If you don't like my establishment, you don't need to stay here. Good luck getting good mead or ales at any one of the other brothers' stores. They're vastly inferior to the Grumpy Moose.
I can tell. It seems the Grumpy Moose came in
Yep.
here and caused a...
Fecking off.
Is there any bottle of ale in sight that looks like it'd be something that Drather could try to snatch on his way out?
I mean, not unless it's off the table of a parishioner.
None, like, close by behind the bar?
Oh my god.
You're going to try and steal a bottle of something across the bar from the dwarf who's eyeballing you
Giving you the stink eye.
and telling you to F off.
Well, he's got his eyes right now on Drathar, and I have an accomplice named Cathela. Drathar will do sleight of hand to distract him, and Cathela will steal.
Sure.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Okay. Oops, this is Cathela. That's the wrong one.
This is when we have to break one of them out of jail.
Mm.
This is that arc. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my lord.
Take whatever you like.
He was too grumpy.
Cathela is going to look for the best bottle she can and just snatch it. And then they are going to leave.
Imagine having little wiggly fingers before she grabs it.
Enjoy. Enjoy whatever that bottle is.
It is going to be top shelf stuff. Got to do some sort of rogue things.
Oh my god.
Yep. Okay.
Dwarven brandy.
Wood primer.
Oh my god.
All right.
Got the good denatured stuff in it.
Yep. Grintz kind of leans down as he told you to feckin' off and grabs a number of tankards that are metal, not wooden, and kind of lines them up on the top here. He kind of gives you the kind of weight symbol to Poppy as he walks back through a set of what look like saloon doors and then comes back. Your tea will be a couple minutes.
Thank you.
Just kind of gives you a nod. Then he grabs a big pitcher and pours one. Here's your ale.
No, thank you.
And you see him look under behind the counter and he's like, see him counting on his fingers. Looks real suspicious. Kind of reaches down and grabs another bottle and opens it and pours it into the other tankard. Here's your mead. And kind of shakes his head off and kind of keeps going back about his business.
I'm gonna chug my mead.
All right. Well, We're gonna find out if it's good meat or not.
Oh, Constitution save throw.
No,
go.
no.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's really poopy meat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm gonna spit in his across the
Is it watered down or is it just like badly?
Yeah.
It's watered
Like-
down. It is gone beyond
Stop.
its
Expiration date.
goodbye date.
I'm going to spit it back in my cup, and then I'm going to throw my cup at the fucking wall.
Watch out, there might be bugs floating in the mead too.
Okay.
You mean the ale?
The ale, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Would this be an unarmed strike?
No,
When
No,
Krathok starts,
because you're not
the
throwing it at anything. You're just throwing it at the wall. So you just
Throwing it at
chuck
the wall. Yeah.
you chuck this metal cup against the wall. Grince just kind of looks over, really confused, and looks at the mess on his wall that's now dripping down. You left a good sized divot in one of the planks that is his back wall. There's now a mess all over the place, and he's looking down at his metal cup. He picks it up. Hey, what'd you do that for?
What the hell is that shit?
Are you insulting me, Mead?
That wasn't mead. It tasted like sheep piss.
Slams the cup on the counter, and he flat jumps on top of the counter. And he's gonna try and hit you.
Oh.
We start a bar fight, boys.
All right.
Gordon's just gonna duck down and like just sit in the ale.
Yeah, and he takes 2 swings at you and ends up slipping on some of the water on the counter and falls backwards back into his bar. Gets up. All you, getting the feckin' out now.
Gordon will leave his cup on the seat and start walking out.
Poppy, as she
No
walks
good
by,
bongers.
Poppy, as she walks by, just drops a gold on the bar and just walks out.
You can hear him
Craplock is
swearing as he's like getting
Kraftlock
up
is
out
going to
there.
spit on the floor as he walks out the door.
Of course he is.
I mean, I don't expect a Goliath to do anything worse, anything different. That's
Yeah.
that's totally within.
Does an 18 hit if it's thrown?
If it's thrown, yes, that
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah, then you're gonna feel a thunk on the back of your head
Oh.
as he throws the metal cup at your head. Weighs about a pound and a half, so it's not exactly like it's killing you, but it certainly gives you a good thunk.
Mm.
Just bounces off his stone skull.
Pretty much. Don't come back.
Don't believe I ever will. And I'm gonna slam the door with as much strength as comes from a nat fucking 20 plus 5.
Oh god.
Yeah, you just ripped the door off this man's bar.
Oh god. Gordon's gonna speed walk away from the bar.
Poppy's just like she's gone. She's gone.
I'm following Poppy. I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Yep.
You're never allowed back in there.
Yeah, you are not allowed back in, and Grince comes just running out of the bar.
Was it decent ale at least?
Yeah, the ale wasn't bad at all.
Okay. Gordon's a little like not
was
really
okay.
sure what's going down.
Grince comes running out.
Poppy just looks back and kind of throws another gold piece and then heads to and tells Corin, I'm just going to the inn. I'm just gonna go to the inn. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, he comes out, and you hear him yelling, Poppy, as you're gonna. Who the hell do you think you are? Ripping the door off my place, insulting my mead, throwing things at my head, accosting me behind my own bar. That's
who
it.
do you...
And he starts walking.
Oh no.
He starts walking.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Corin will like stay somewhat a decent distance away and just observe. I'm guessing Poppy continues.
Yeah, Poppy's going towards the inn. She's like done with this.
Yeah, to keep him out of trouble, I suppose.
Krafthok is going to limber up a little bit.
Oh God.
God.
Look, I'm just going to let you walk away right now. You can just turn around.
Oh, no,
walk
he's not
away.
walking towards you. He's walking
Oh.
away.
He's just walking away.
As you watch
Okay.
him, he walks into the tavern next door, which is the river's mouth.
Oh, God.
Krafthok, as you stand there looking at the door, you see him reappear not too much afterwards with another dwarf that also has a very gray beard. If you didn't know any better, you would think it was the twin, like he cloned himself. Like it's some sort of frickin' magic trick that he just walked in and walked out with like two of them.
Oh, God.
And he
Is
just
this going to be
points.
like a clown
your
car where
direction.
there's dwarves coming out of everywhere?
Nope. And he just
That's
points
off the hornet's nest.
right at Krafthok. The guy takes a look at you, Krafthok, looks back at him. You hear a brief, low, rumbling exchange. And he walks back in his bar.
Uh-oh.
He then walks to the next bar over. Stones. Very similar thing happens. Walks in, walks out a moment later. At this point, what are you feeling probably pretty good about yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he walks in and walks out, and you see another dwarf walk out. This time, a little bit of red in the beard still. It doesn't look quite so much like him. A little bit taller, a little bit better built, which is pretty impressive for a dwarf because they're already pretty damn stocky. Again, points in your direction. Kind of hear this low rumbling tone. And that's pretty much it. Walks back in the bar. At this point, you can see the dwarf getting visibly angry, and you can see the light shimmer against his eyes as daggers go in your direction. And you see him walk off into the darkness, further into town.
God.
Not too much after, he walks away from Stones. You see the other dwarf walk out again. And he walks over to you.
All right.
My name's Barrelball. And I'm Grinska's brother. I own Stones. What have you done to get him all riled up?
Well, he served me shit mead, or something he calls mead. I was kind of a little bit aggressive in returning it back to him. And then as we were leaving, he decided to throw a fucking mug at the back of my head. And so I slammed the door and may have accidentally ripped it off of its hinges.
He looks over, across the way, sees the door just laying askew. Looks back at you. Really?
Really?
You
That's what
come
happened.
to the 5 Tavern Center, and your first choice is to go to the Grumpy Moose.
I mean, I had to start somewhere.
He just shakes his head. You see him just walk away. Shortly after he walks away, you begin to hear what sounds like a very deep brass gong.
Oh, God.
The dwarves are going to war.
Yep. And about probably a good minute after that, Gradlock, you see Grint's come back. He has on now like a war helmet. He's got a very large hammer in his hand. And there are no less than 10 guards made up of mostly dwarves, but a couple humans as well.
Oh, Lord.
That's him. Big feller there. Ripped the door clean off my establishment after insulting me and throwing beer at the back of my bar. You see a dwarf again that's a bit taller than Grinsk walk over to you. Outsider. You've offended Grinsk, and you appear to have done significant damage to his establishment. What say you?
I do not deny that I did damage to his door. But have you tried what he's trying to pass off as mead? It should be against the fucking law.
Be that as it may, you owe the man recompense not only for his door, but his reputation. You've sullied his name in his hometown amongst his brothers, and that is a very steep offense here in Bremen.
I'll pay for the door, but I'm not going to help him with his fucking reputation. He'll have to fight me for it.
You just see the man just not about this life. All right, then. It is I must regret to inform you that you are now officially under arrest by the town of Bremen for the crime of sullying this dwarf's reputation and offending him gravely. We will now restore his reputation and good name by using the warmth of your body to appeal to the Frostmaiden.
Oh, no.
And you see that you are now surrounded by 8 dwarves, each with a variety of weaponry. Spears, axes, hammers, and 2 humans, one who has a crossbow pointed at you from a good ways back, and another one with a very large-looking broadsword. This man is also large. He's not as large as you, but he's large.
So they want to sacrifice Krathok? Is that my understanding?
That's what it
that's what
sounds like.
That's what it
Okay,
sounds like.
just
All right.
checking.
This is
Just
how
by
we're-
chance, would Cathela or Greatsar notice a strange squad of dwarves walking through town, heading in the direction they came from?
Certainly would have heard the gong.
And Poppy would have probably heard it too, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes.
Poppy will just sort of kind of stand up straight, shake her head, looks towards the inn, looks back where she came from, looks towards the inn, looks back where, shakes her head, and she just kind of slowly makes her way back to where she came from.
Not gonna lie, both Cathala and Drathar would sneak through the alleyways just to get a good scene to watch it.
Crowley,
That
what do
train
you wanna
wreck, you
do?
can't turn around.
All right. Let me see. Hold on.
Do you fight or surrender?
I'm going to ask the gentleman that approached me. Do y'all plan on executing me?
Well, if you do not come peacefully, then we'll be forced to execute you right here. If you do come peacefully, you will be remanded in jail overnight until preparations can be made for your sacrifice. Lest you repent and agree to help repair this man's reputation, which is the slight that you have wrought upon him. And being dwarves, that is pretty much the gravest thing that you can do.
All right. Well, fuck. This is a hard choice.
I know.
Because I don't want to hurt you guys. And I don't want to die. But, I mean, since he's too much of a bitch to try and come and earn his reputation back himself, he has to go get the law. Fuck it. If I'm going out in a blaze of glory, let's do this shit.
Roll for initiative.
I'm assuming just Krathok?
Yep.
Well, I'm nearby too. Corin is actually nearby.
I think we're all technically nearby.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can't get any worse than that.
Yes.
I will say, if it looks like a fight's going to break out, Cathala and Drathar will join.
Go ahead and roll. Ooh, 17.
Poppy's not joining in at this moment.
Yeah.
Just in case, I'll roll for Drathar and Cathala, because they will join if they see a fight.
Yep.
I
Everyone
suppose.
that wants to roll, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I rolled, but I'm not joining at this point.
No. Well, I'm. Mm-hmm.
We're just taking tally.
Mm-hmm. Okay. For Drathar and Cathala, you have to wait at least one round to join.
That's fine.
Corin, you as well have to wait a round to join. Poppy, you have to wait 2 rounds to join. Just given your all's distance. So.
You didn't expect this, did you?
How can you tell?
I have a question. Since he's waiting, Can Drather just use a spell that does not attack anyone right now?
No.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Okay. What is your AC, Krathok?
My AC is currently 17.
Okie dokie. Okay. 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 Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, Krathok,
Mm-hmm.
as the first wave comes at you, 3 of the dwarves miss you. 1 of the dwarves does not, and you take a hammer to your rib cage.
Ooh.
And as you do, you also take a basically broadsword sized blade straight to your chest.
Ooh.
It kind of skirts across your armor, but certainly leaves you with damage due to the blunt force of it at this point. You are going to take 14 damage.
All right.
Now let's see what happens for the next group.
Oh god.
Luck be a lady tonight. It's cocked. I'm rolling it again. Okay. You lucky SOB. Okay. For this next group, only one of them is able to hit you, as a lot of them are kind of swinging wildly at you. You seem to be able to kind of maneuver your way in and out of the shots, but you still take another hammer to your chest for another 7 damage. And it's your turn.
All right.
There are 10 of them around you. Actually, excuse me. I have to roll one more because that's 10 plus the other guy. Yep. Okay. So there's 11 of them around you.
Hmm. All right, I am going to strike. Oh shoot.
5, 4.
I'm going to strike the commander. He's the one closest to me, correct?
Sure.
All right. With Whelm.
Okay. That'll hit.
And this is going to be 10 because I got +2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to also hit him with. Actually, no. I'm going to also cast a spell. No. I'm gonna also hit him with my spear.
Okay.
Wait, that should be for an advantage. I should be rolling for advantage. Why is that not rolling for advantage?
Why would it be advantage?
Because we have 2 days of advantage.
Ah, that's right.
No,
No.
it's for saving throws.
For saving
Saving
throws.
throws. Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind.
That's a miss.
Yep. I figured.
So you see this commander dwarf and just lay into him with Whelm, and he takes the damage like a champ.
I'm gonna smile at him.
He's just not happy with you. Is that your turn?
No, I'm going to cast a Shield of Faith on myself at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that gives me a +2 to my
Bonus AC for the duration. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Neat. So that means your AC is now what? 19?
Should be 19.
19.
Wait, yeah, I think so.
Yes.
What
17
happens if
was before, so now it's 19. Okay. So we're gonna have
ignore
the
that.
first round go again, and then we will have
It's a +3.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's a dice roll and +2.
oh, okay. So +3. Okay.
+3. So temporary is 20.
Wait, no, hold on. Shimmering field appears surrounding a creature, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for it. It's just +2.
Oh, it's just +2. Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
just
yeah, it's
+2.
19.
So it's 19. So this first crew is going to go again, and then we're going to go to adding everybody else. All right. Lovely.
Yeah, because there's no at a higher. I don't think. Yeah, no. It's just a.
Okay.
It's just a level 1 spell.
Okay. So out of this time, only one of them end up hitting you. You once again get hammered for another 7 damage. And then Drathar, it's you.
Drathar is going to sneakily run up to the closest person. I don't know who it is. And he is going to cast his Shadow Blade spell. I think this will work.
Put it up there.
It's not actually showing. Oh, there it is. He's going to use that spell, Shadow Blade. You have to click the actual name to have it drop down.
I got it.
So he summons a Shadow Blade, which lasts for 1 minute as long as he holds it. And anytime he attacks with it, it'll do 2d6 damage.
Okay.
And he is going to put that in his offhand. And he's going to attack the closest person. Let's say what kind of attack. It's probably the same as my normal sword then, so I'll roll that twice for a hit. $22 and a 17.
Yeah, that's both it.
Okay, so the first one is going to do 29 damage.
Cool.
And I'm going to roll that again. I just have to roll one more d6 because this only does 1d6. And it's supposed to do 2. So 28.
Okay. Is that the second attack or the first attack?
Yeah, that's the second attack.
Okay.
The first one's 29 because that was with my normal sword. The
Yep.
second one was with the Shadow Blade, so I had to roll an extra d6.
Cool. So the dwarf that you attack is caught off guard, and you give him the stabby. He starts bleeding profusely and almost falls over. He's still up, but he's looking rough. Cathala. No, not Cathala. Poppy.
I'm not in this round yet.
Yeah, you have one more round before you can attack. Corin.
Yeah. With my 13 from earlier, would I know if these are the authority
Yep.
in this town?
Yeah, these are the town guards. That's the captain of the guard that Krathok's fighting.
Hmm.
it would stand to reason that after having the door ripped off his establishment and not being able to gather help from his brothers, he went to the authorities to try and get recompense for the damage done to his establishment. So yes, you are now fighting the Bremen Town Guards.
Corin is going to cast a shatter 60 feet up in the air to get everyone's attention.
Okay.
And he's just going to yell. He's just going to yell out, "Yield! Is this how we handle things here? This is reckless violence."
Captain looks over at you. Young man. No, this isn't how we handle things here. Normally, patrons go into establishments, they have their drinks, they pay, and they leave the establishment as it was before. This man here has not denied sullying the reputation of this man and also damaging his establishment. He refused to come peacefully, so this is what we are forced to do. It's not something I would like to do. And seeing...
Surely there's another way.
Surely, this man can come quietly and be held to account. The crime for sullying a dwarf's reputation in this town, especially one of the 5 brothers, is to give up their warmth to the Frostmaiden. Those are our laws. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the speaker.
Corin's going to yell over to Krathok, just perhaps we need to hold and speak with someone of authority here.
Oh, fine. Corin, I guess I will yield.
It's like you're gonna have the entire town angry at you. The entire town.
Right now it's only 11 people.
This isn't like a little posse he grabbed up. It was like, yeah, get him.
I'm going to lay my hammer down and say I yield, fine. But I'm gonna look at Grimsk and blow him a kiss.
You seem to just give
The grumpiest moose.
the grumpiest moose as he mean mugs the living poop out of you. Anyway, the kind of captain of the guard walks over to you, Krathok. Follow me. And he kind of looks back at you, Corin, and kind of gives you a nod. And looks over. Get a medical attention, would you? And you see 2 of the guards come over and pick up the very badly injured guard and begin to take him, I guess, to an infirmary.
Razor's going to disappear back into the night then.
I figured
Corin's just going to follow Krathok. Just
Has Poppy caught up yet?
Yes. You would have caught up by now.
Okay. Would the guards recognize my mother's weapon?
No.
Okay.
Nope. They would not.
I ain't even used like half of my stuff that I could have done.
Poppy, you...
They were giving you 14 damage, my dude. There's like 20 of them.
Fine, that's
There was
fine.
11 of them, and now 10, basically.
Yeah.
Almost.
And,
yes.
and in one more turn, there would have been at least, 9 left. It would have been fine.
And then more town guards come. It's not a small town. There's 5 taverns.
Or there's 5 taverns of related dwarves that are going to go out and see you killing dwarves and then also get involved.
No, I was
They
not
just-
going
When
to
the
kill. I
campaign
was going
ends
to.
over
I was
some
going
bad
to
mead.
incapacitate. Okay, I was not aiming to kill.
Well, Drathar
At this
wasn't.
point, you're still going to be executed unless we can figure this out.
Well, Poppy
Yeah,
doesn't
we're
know
gonna
that
bribe.
yet. Poppy,
Okay.
you come up and you see Corin, who's kind of hurriedly walking after this group of dwarves and Krathok, who seems to be in the middle of them. My guess is you'd probably be run up to Corin.
Yeah, I go up to Corn and find out what's going on.
I fill her in. It's like Krathog has offended him, and he's gotten town guard involved, and now we're taking him, and we're going to see the speaker, if we can.
Yeah.
He does whisper. He does whisper over to Poppy. I believe they said that the Frostmaiden was involved,
Oh, shit.
so we have to be tactful about it.
We do.
Yeah. So, Krathok is hauled off in the middle of the night to what is essentially the town hall, where he will be put in a cell and await the speaker's judgment in the morning. And we'll have to find out how that goes next time.
Wow.
Time to bust him out of prison. All right, let's go.
Krathok, you asshole.
How am I
And I
the
quit.
asshole?
I'm just gonna say you could have found your way to talk yourself out of it. The place was falling apart. You didn't break the door. You touched it. It fell apart.
Last time we made him wear a sun.
I forgot about that. Oh! Okay, but in that instance, Ruslin mistook what the hunters were saying and thought we were being cheated
And stabbed a man.
and stabbed a man for it.
He killed innocent people.
But in his head at that moment, he didn't know they were innocent. He thought they were guilty of trying to cheat him. And he does not like being cheated because he's the one that usually does the cheating. In this case, Krathok took the only way of dealing with drinking moose piss that he knew, which was to toss it back at the freaking bar and be pissed off about it. He didn't hurt anybody.
Mud, you and I are going to have to talk about a sign for Krathok.
Why does Krathok get a sign?
He needs
Look.
a safe word, is what he needs. Krathok, Oklahoma! Oklahoma!
Weren't we gonna give him a sign that one time he ate when we were all trying to be quiet and your tank got attacked?
I forgot about
Corin
that
just looks over and like, what the fuck, bro?
one.
You
He
big
protect,
oaf.
he attack, he eat snack.
Look, okay,
You
Krathok is
big
muscle.
oaf.
Okay, he's
He gets
not
the pet
super
sign.
bright.
He
He's
gets the pet
just
shame
kind of
sign.
smart in certain aspects.
He's a
okay?
big oaf.
He does what he thinks is correct. Look, okay, to be fair, in his tribe, that would have been totally acceptable behavior, and then they would have fought, and then they would have been like, okay, it's done, and then moved on. But apparently, dwarves are little bitches.
Have you
Okay.
not met dwarves, Krathok?
This
They
dwarf
tend
was a
to hold
bitch.
grudges.
They're like ganging
Krathok,
up on you.
I'm okay with grudges. He's just a punk. He didn't want to freaking deal with it like a man. He had to go and get back up.
Look, he's having a real bad night, okay? You're only making it worse.
Right? At least I wasn't a barbarian. This would have been a totally different. I was being jovial about the whole experience. This was
No,
fun
you
for me.
weren't.
Jovial.
Well, okay, once the guard showed up, he was being more like, let's go. This is going to be fun. It wasn't like, I want to wreck the fucking entire town and kill everybody in it. That would have been barbarian.
I just hope that the good bottle that I stole was actually a good bottle.
Well, yeah. What's the measure of a good bottle, and by whom?
It's moose
It's
piss
utter
light.
shit. The dice have spoken.
It's worse
Nat
than the
one
meat I
territory.
drank. You're welcome, Drathar.
Right, so
I think
metagaming
I
here-
should be allowed to roll that.
Metagaming here, we have a little trial. We actually prove it's terrible meat. Then he's sullied for real. It's like, yeah, he was in the right.
See, you stomach this and down it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust that because dwarves have horrible freaking taste buds anyways.
Oh no, even his brother said it was shit.
How
True.
how fitting is it that I'm now scrolling through Twitter trying to distract my brain from what just happened, and I see a D&D meme that says, "I feel bad for your AC." And it's clearly some kind of a fighter class, and then it's a barbarian. It's like, I don't think about my AC at all.
That's when I
not-
posted
This
of the
summarization.
Castlevania.
Look,
Oh my god.
Krathok didn't even use stone skin yet.
Oh, sneaky.
Yes, I know. I posted the that
That
Krathok sneak in one. Yep, that's totally me.
Anyway,
So when I posted earlier, when the
Oh.
players have been ignoring the DM's subtle warnings for the past few sessions and keep making more and more extremely stupid decisions.
like, just I'm not used to just evil behavior.
But I wasn't evil.
Not you.
Or are you talking about Drathar sneaking up and
The
stabbing?
roguish stealing of shit, and then yeah.
I didn't kill anyone. I had a plan. I was gonna wound a few, and then talk our way out of it.
Okay.
Talking
I
our way out
believe
of
you. It just in the moment doesn't feel like I believe you.
Give him a couple kidney jabs, you know. Eh.
But I was totally stealing for stealing's sake. I am a rogue.
That doesn't make any sense.
Let Mania go.
That dwarf pissed him off. Of course, they're gonna get a little something out of it.
Or you could
Always
leave
triple
like a
check it.
normal person and be like, asshole, flip him the bird. And
Look,
leave.
I did leave like a normal person, okay? And then he had to go and escalate it.
You saying you left like a normal person is me looking at a meme of a Florida man smacking a gator with a frying pan to make him leave his yard. And saying that's normal.
That is normal.
I'm not making this up. There's literally an old man with a frying pan smacking
I
a
believe
gator
you.
in the face that's charging him right
How
now.
else are you supposed to get an alligator off your lawn?
I don't know, but the old man
speaking
smacks
as-
it on the nose twice and it leaves.
Speaking as
Apparently
an
that's
individual
normal.
who lives around alligators,
Yeah, it works.
it works.
I see that it works. He gives it two good tags and it takes tail and run.
Hey, post the link, please, so we can all see it.
Oh, here, I'll do you one better. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I won't be able to do that.
Man, I was
easily.
really hoping just for a regular old bar brawl, but then, you know, he had to go and get the cops involved.
Well, that doesn't mean it wouldn't have happened.
Here.
No,
I
for it to be
will.
a
I will
bar
post
brawl, you
this
have to
for
do it inside the bra.
here for everyone interested. There's the link to said Skillet versus Gator 2022.
I like that. Like that is good self-defense right there with the pan.
Yeah,
oh my
I mean,
god.
Yeah, wouldn't I mean he stood his ground. That's some OG stuff right there.
The exploding golf tees.
Iron Skillet.
Put it in the
That thing
campaign.
sped away too. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm out.
Mm-mm.
I'm out. Any hoozles. We're done for this evening. Thank you all for being here. For all of us to almost murder hobo a town that we just went to on the way to go and, save everyone. It's fine.
Clearly it's infected by the Frostmaiden too. It's like at the same time, I'm like, I kind of don't want to not kill them, but it's.
Yeah, I know. Like metagaming wise, I was like, man, these guys are a bunch of assholes worshiping the freaking the Frostmaiden. This might not end poorly for anybody.
Culturally, most of the towns do worship the Frostmaiden, either out of devoutness or out of fear, and trying to not have her do something bad to their town.
And at this point, we don't know which one it is.
Correct.
Okay. Are we gonna have an actual trial? Because I'm so gonna fucking spend like.
I don't think we're gonna have a like.
Are you gonna Colonel Jessup Crathok?
I'm gonna get my fucking wig out. Let's go.
You want me on that ice. You need me on that ice.
You want to know the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Your meat was terrible and your door was weak as shit.
I'm sorry, there was shoddy workmanship in those hinges.
He knows. He's pretty good at actually. You know what? As recompense, we'll have him rebuild the door.
Yeah, it'll probably be better than what it was. Maybe.
At least it's not building a dock.
Yeah.
Why is it not the same?
It's not the same. These are not the same. Anyway,
just
thank you for joining us this evening
nail
for some wonderful D&D. Hi, Chihuahuas. Yeah. Yep. Tomorrow night, come check out Geigen's channel where we all get to kill demons. It's great. It's great.
I was trying to kill some demons tonight.
Who knows? My character's in his hometown. Maybe I can murder hobo the entire thing. It'll be great.
There you go.
Just murder hobo the hometown. No, it's gonna be good. No, we're playing Pathfinder First Edition. It's actually been an awesome experience. We are actually trying to explore and rescue a what do you call it? Did you call it a bastion?
Yeah, you're trying to explore a hidden dungeon basically to unearth a divine bastion from the original war between the demons and the gods. Basically.
And whatever is contained could shift the balance between the upcoming war that we're going to have. So I'm kind of excited. It's going to be neat. So make sure you come and check out Geigen's channel tomorrow for that. On Wednesday, we'll be right back here. Again, not going to be the normal shindig on Wednesday. We're going to be playing D&D. We got a one-shot going. We got Mimi. We got Mr. Second Half and Corrupt from the Saturday night sessions, aka the podcast. If you have not checked out the podcast, which is an actual play, a horror podcast in a homebrew world straight from my brain, go check that out right there at that link. It's pretty fun. And in addition, we're also going to be having It's Yosh, who is a fellow content creator, fellow AverMedia partner, and also a coordinator at Soft Giving who recruits talent and sets up stuff. So we are going to be raising money for Games for Love, which is pretty awesome. It's a charity that basically raises money to provide games and gaming equipment to hospitals, for kids in hospitals, for extended stays and things to make their stays a little less awful, which we can't get behind that mission. I don't know what mission we can get behind. If you can't make Wednesday, and you would like to contribute, please do that there. Contributing on Wednesday will go towards some perks for the players involved. In addition, hitting various milestones at intervals could cause some things to happen against the party. So we're going to have some good, we're going to have some bad. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure you show up for that. Anyway, that being said, who do we got on?
Let's see.
Who we got?
We've got ADH Adventures. We've got Dork Tales. Let's see. Oh, there's this guy called Night Tide.
Yeah, that guy. That guy.
That guy. Yeah.
That guy.
So those are, see, Robear's on a rerun. Yeah, those are the only two that I see.
And we got TPK Roleplay. We haven't talked to them in a while. Let's go to TPK Roleplay and and see what's up. They're doing something fun in green. I like green. All right, so we're gonna head over to TPK Roleplay again. Everything I just said still standing. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and we will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not then on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your evening and a great day, everybody. Let's go raid, peoples.
It's raiding time.
Let's do it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Good night, Apocalyptus. It's nice seeing you. We should catch up. Just saying. Good night, everybody. Bye. Let's go.
We raiding.